we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. UMass will kick off and will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Auburn's offense will start this game off with the football. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11.
Well, coaches watch tape all week and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the...
It's a running room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Minutemen offense heads onto the field for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Minutemen!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The UMass offense returns to the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Willis.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball
hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Combs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Dances away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Completes it in the middle. Powers through the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Little. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it's no good. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Willis. Across the 25, he's got room. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Willis. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UMass offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gentry. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. He'll toss it. There he goes. Touchdown, UMass! Excellent pass by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the move. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on third down. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Combs. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll do it himself. Inside the 25. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. On the ground, it's Combs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. He smashes his way through again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll try to power it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got the back over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Unloads it left. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still
unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes.
Touchdown, Minutemen! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a